In this video, I will show you what the return statement is. The first thing is I will define a function. Let's call it hello. Inside of the function, I will serial.print hello world. Inside of our loop, I would like to call this function and delay 1000 milliseconds. And inside of our setup, we need to serial begin 9600. Perfect. Hello world, hello world, hello world. So now I will put in a return statement right here. It stops the execution of the function. So as you can see, we only get hello, no more world. After serial print hello, the return statement is executed. We immediately jump out of the hello function. But return can do so much more. We can define a new function that is called add numbers. And it will take two parameters, an integer parameter a and an integer parameter b. And we will define int result equals a plus b. And then we return the result. And now we can call this function like this. We can say we have int my result equals add numbers 1 and 2. And then serial print my result. Let's make it capital. My result. All right. Yeah, there is one more thing that we need to do. Void means it doesn't return anything. And right now we are trying to return an integer variable. So we need to change the return value of add numbers to int. So we have int add numbers, which means that we return an integer variable. And now we try again, and we get the number 3, because 1 plus 2 is 3. Perfect. So here comes your exercise. Please write a function that divides two numbers, but I would like to have floating point accuracy. So this function will return a floating point, divide numbers, float a, float b, float result equals a divided by b, return result. And now we can change this to divide numbers and see what happens. We get 0. Why do we get 0? Because we store it inside of an integer variable, and an integer can't handle 0.5. So we need to store it inside of float. And now we get 0.5. But there is one issue, and that is if we divide by 0. Because a division by 0 is not allowed, and we get inf. And I don't have a good feeling about doing it like this. So we should really make sure to not divide by 0. We can do it like this. If b is not 0, then divide. But we still need to return something in the other case. So else. So what should we return? We can't just return a number. So what we do is return not a number. NAN. Not a number is a special value that we can use for cases like this. Now let's try it again. And now we get back not a number. And what we can do is we can say, okay, if it's not a number, then I would like to output something else. So if, and there is a special function called is none my result. So If my result is none, then serial print you must not divide by 0. Else we output the result. Perfect. Let's see. So now we get the serial message. You must not divide by 0. And if we change it to something that is not 0, then we get the correct result. If this video was helpful, please like and subscribe to this channel if you're ready to dive deep into the world of Arduino. If you have a different solution how to handle divided by 0 problems, then please let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. See you in the next lesson.